Next common name is Zunia pepper, and the scientific name is Pepper zuniaceae, and its family name is Pepperaceae, and the part of uh, plant is fruit, and the contribution of the spices is 4%. Ethiopian pepper, that is, the scientific name is Gylopia ethiopica, and the family name is Annonaceae. The part of plant is fruit, and the contribution of this plant spices is 0.69%. Here, the important spices. There are some important spices used in different preparations. First is cardamom. So in cardamom, there are two kinds of cardamom used in Indian cooking, green and black cardamom. Obviously, the cardamom have two types and used in Indian cooking, that green cardamom and black cardamom. Green is the more common variety used in everything from spice mixes to laces to Indian dessert. The flavor is light and sweet, and with a mild eucalyptus note. Green cardamom can be blended whole when making spice mix, like garam masala. However, when using them in sweets or desserts, you would pop the pod open and lightly cross the fragrant black seeds before using. Black cardamom, on the other hand, is very powerful and smoky and need to be used with a lot of caution. Normally, only the seeds would be used, and if using the whole pod, it's best to pull it out before serving and the dish, um, as it can be very spicy to bite into it, obviously. So if you want to use these spices, so you have to crush it before serving, right? Okay. Next is clove. So next important spices is clove. Clove is the common spices in Indian cooking, and its anise notes are easily recognizable in many Indian preparations. The strong, almost medicinal flavor of clove comes from the concentration of essential oils. So cloves are technically flowers, and a lot of their oils are pressed out before they are dried and used in cooking. So before using, during this processing, lots of oil is extract out or press out during this drying, right? So, and in Indian preparation, this is the important spices used in different preparation and give the specific fragrance and flavor. Cloves can be used whole or blended into the spices mix. So yes, these cloves can be used as whole and also blend into the spices mix. And they do not need to be used with caution, however, as they can tend to overpower more delicate spices. Yes, because of this strong flavor, um, it, uh, it may be overcome and overpower to the more delicate spices. And next is cassia bug. So the cassia bug is an interesting spices and also known as Chinese cinnamon. It is a genus of cinnamon tree, and cinnamon is the little bit different from cassia and usually differentiated by being called true cinnamon. So cassia is cheaper to produce and the majority of ground cinnamon is actually made from cassia bark. So ground cinnamon is made from the cassia bark and um, there is the different, also known as the Chinese cinnamon. So Indians use cassia instead of true cinnamon in their cooking as it has a middle flavor and can be used in a large quantity. So it has a mild flavor and also used in a large quantity, and this gives the thickening in the preparation, in the curry preparation, especially this cassia bark. Pasting, give the pasting property. Next is black pepper. So the black pepper is actually native in India and primarily from the western Ghats and Malabar regions. It is a surprisingly hard spice to grow as it depends on many natural cycles like a set amount of rainfall, which is why price of fresh pepper vary a lot. Like most spices, black pepper need to be toasted before blending. Obviously, before blending, they need to be toasted for the best flavor. However, fresh black pepper can also be ground directly into the dish. Yes, uh, uh, in the addition to in the dish, we have to grind it freshly for gaining its perfect flavor. Okay. So it gives the perfect flavor when we used it freshly grind, right? Next is cumin, and the Hindi name of this cumin is jeera. So cumin is used frequently whole and is spice mix to add a characteristic smoky note to Indian dish, and it can be identified by its distinct rigid uh, brown seeds and intense fragrance. It is sometimes confused with fennel and caraway and anise seed, but you can tell the difference by looking at its color, that brown as opposed to green fennel, and taste smoky as opposed to a stronger licorice taste. And next is coriander. So coriander is probably the most ubiquitous of spices in the Indian spices race. It is one of the most known spices in the world, and its characteristics by its golden yellow color and gently rigid texture. The seeds are very aromatic with citrus notes. Whole coriander is used as a base for many spice mixes, and ground coriander is one of the most commonly used ground spices in Indian cuisine. Obviously, whole coriander is used as a herbs and the in the little amount, but the grind coriander and dried coriander is used as a spices in a large amount and commonly used in Indian preparations. Like cumin, it needs to be dry roasted until you can start seeing a light golden brown tinge to the seeds, and they start dancing and popping in the pan. Obviously, they start the dancing and popping on the pan when we roasted it, and it will give the golden brown color. Next is mustard seed. So mustard seeds can be yellow, black, or brown. and are used interchangeably in Indian cooking. Obviously, give the different color: yellow, black, and brown. And the flavor of mustard seed is released when they are crushed or cooked in oil. Yes, this flavor will release when we cooked it in oil, and when we crushed it, so it will release their flavor in the preparation. So their smoky nutty flavor is stable in curries and curry powder. Obviously, its nutty flavor and smoky flavor stable in the preparation, in the product. And mustard oil is commonly used in North India. This mustard oil is commonly used as a cooking purpose in North India. Next is beneficial effect of spices. So here the beneficial effect of spices, first is cinnamon to lower blood sugar. So cinnamon is especially great for people who have high blood pressure, and it leads a sweet taste to food without adding sugar, and studies indicate it can lower blood sugar level in people with have type 2 diabetes. Okay. Next is turmeric in fight inflammation. So one of the components of turmeric is a substances called curcumin. So research suggests it may reduce inflammation in the brain, and which has been linked to Alzheimer's disease and depression. Ginger to relieve nausea. So ginger is the tropical plant that has been used in Asian cultures for thousands of years to treat the stomach upset, diarrhea, and nausea. Ginger is effective at calming pregnancy, uh, pregnancy-related nausea, and reducing tummy upset after surgery. Garlic to boost heart health. So eating garlic may protect your heart from chains that lead to heart disease. Sign to easy pain. So capsaicin reduce the number of pain signals set to your brain pain caused by arthritis and diabetes related nerve damages. So you can apply cream with capsaicin directly on joints and muscles. Next is anise. So star anise is usually used for culinary purpose in Chinese, Indian, Malaysian, and Indonesian cuisines. Star anise is a rich source of two important antioxidants, namely linalool and essential oil and vitamin C that protect the body against cellular damage caused by the environmental toxins. So these anise and star anise is useful for the treatment of human body. Allspice. Allspice, it is a kind of berry that combines flavors of pepper, nutmeg, and cinnamon for a power-packed flavor dose. It helps in digestion, has anti-inflammatory properties, improves circulation, promotes dental health, enhances immunity, and promotes heart health. Next is ajwain. Ajwain is also known as carom seeds, and carom seeds are often chewed for medicinal purpose. And this despite a partially bitter taste, ajwain or Carom seeds provide a whole host of health benefits. Ajwain promotes digestion, cures stomach aches, and help relieve tooth pain. These seeds are rich in calcium, protein, and fiber too. And next is calorie seeds. So native from the Mediterranean regions, and calorie seeds are also used as tea. It's treat menstrual problem and lower anxiety and treats your joints problem, lower uric acid in the body and lower inflammation. Medicines, um, Parsiners have used calorie for reducing high blood pressure for ages, and research has shown that eating as few as 4 calories stocks a day can reduce high blood pressure. And last one is fennel. It is native to southern Europe and grown all over Europe, Middle East, China, India, and Turkey. This spice is a rich source of dietary fiber. Its powerful antioxidants help in removing harmful free radicals from the body and promotes a healthy being. It helps fight against aging and other degenerative neurological diseases. And these are the learning outcome. So in learning outcome, ability to understand these composition, classification, and brief discussion regarding the spices. And these are the references. If you want to get more information regarding the same, so you can track these references. And yes, now I have completed my topic. And if you have any queries, you can ask me during my webinar and you can text me. Okay, thank you.